Hey, hey everybody, it's me. Listen, I got some bad news today. I don't really feel like doing the Earthworm video. Although I will do it tomorrow. I'm just not feeling good in the soul. Like I need to sit down, rest, have someone to talk to. You know what I mean? Um, but I was outside today and I cried. Um, I want I wanna I wanna tell you my true identity. Yeah, being androgynous, that's that's another thing, but that's not what I'm talking about. If you know if you know the if you know the true purpose of the star seeds, then you know about Batman. Um, you know about Batman, Robin, the Joker, Flash. I would say it, but I don't feel that it's time to yet. When I'm in a better place in my life where I can really go in and talk about some stuff, then I will. But right now, I just can't. I will say that um, there is somebody out there that loves me, and she know who she is. Um, I don't want to talk about um, my relationship with this person because um, I feel that it's private. So I'm not going to discuss it. But you know who you are and know that I love you. Um, and I want to say um, thank you for accepting me as I am, who I am, and who I'm going to continue to evolve to be. Thank you. Um, another point I wanna another point I wanna make is I went outside today and I was just so hurt because I thought about like me being here at home with my mom and just how controlling she can be and you know um I don't want to reveal too much information, but I remember being told that um my life would be made a living hell. Um and for a while I actually believed it. Um I and it was to the point where I really wanted to die. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it's like you know, as a star seed, God, God or goddess. I like to say goddess for real. Um, yeah, the the goddess in my life is still. Excuse me, y'all. I went from knowing God for like years. Now 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 that I know the goddess, um, things are peaceful for me. Things are peaceful for me now, and I remember when I would try to go out on dates with women, they would always reject me. Not so much because of my handicap, but you know, it's like when I would go out with a woman, whether they realized it or not, they always made me feel like I had a sense of confidence. So I would always try to control not them, but I would always try to control the situations around me when I was with them. And I tried to do that recently, and it didn't work. It didn't work for me. It made me realize that um whatever I, it made me realize that whatever I have control over, I have I have control of, and whatever I don't have control over, I can't control it. Um, so what I'm basically saying is, without being difficult or complicated, is that I've now realized that I don't have control over everything. Some things I do have control over because I still believe that I'm my own creator and I can create things. You know what I'm saying? Um, I I I I do believe that I am immortal, but in order to be truly immortal, you have to be initiated by someone who has um, more immortality than you. You know what I'm saying? So so it's like I'm 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 doing everything right. At least I'm trying to. The the woman that's coming into my life, I wanna be submissive and faithful to her. Um, and you don't have to be a Christian to be submissive and faithful. It's just all about being, man. That's all that it's all about. It's all about being. You know what I'm saying? Um, but anyway, let me show you guys something. I want to show you something real quick. So so I was outside today, and th- there was a couple of things I um I asked the Great Mother, right? And the the thing that I asked her was, does she love me, right? And I said, if you, I said, Divine Mother Goddess, if you really love me, you know, like like you like you say you do, show me. And next thing I know, hold up, y'all. The the next thing that I know, I I see I see all these huge giant hearts, right? So I'm out in the sun. I got my face in the sun, yo, and I hear that soft, gentle voice say to me, because I asked her why she loved me, and her response was, because I think you're special. She says it's because you're special. I asked her why she loved me, and she replied, it's because you're special. And and you know how sometimes you cry and you wanna express to the creator and creatress how you feel, but you don't wanna feel like you're complaining. So you keep it to yourself. But tears give away information also, and I know that the All Infinite can read through tears. They 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 know what you're saying through tears, and not only can they tell it, but they can feel it, because when we cry, we cry from our hearts, and our tears come out of our head. You know what I mean? These are they're not just earth and fire beings. These are also water and ether beings too. Um, so the last question I asked the Great Mother before I came back in the house today. I asked her, is there ever hope that I'm gonna be with somebody? I remember I remember I finished tearing up, breaking down crying, and I drank the last bit of tap water that I had, and also being outside, not only was it sunny out, but it was also like, I don't want to say it was windy, but it was like really breezy. And when I looked down, this this right here was in my cup. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that real well, but yeah, this green leaf was right here, and I looked up the spiritual meaning for the green leaf, right? And green leaves are signs that green leaves are signs of hope, renewal, and revival. Also fertility. So the great the the heavenly mother, Mother Earth, the cosmic mother, she's real. And like Angel 718 used to say when she was on YouTube, she used to say, even even if people don't worship me and they choose the Father over the Mother, that's okay, because you're still giving honor and glory to me anyway. And that right there is not just a, a a fact that we can say out of being so cliche. That's the truth. This this blue this flew right into my cup, and it was empty. It was no water in it, and and I put it on my altar, but I took it off my altar because I wanted to show you guys something. Um, Remember when I told y'all about about um about true faith? I was right. I was right, man. Especially when I opened my heart to the Divine Mother, that was real. And women. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. let me tell you something about spirituality that most think that is in inevitable, right? Let me tell y'all something. And I know you heard me. I know you heard me say this before, but I'm about to give you something in addition. Okay, check this out. You you do not need to go to church or join any of these religious institutions to connect with your higher power. You 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 don't. And see, a lot of the people, they leave the church. Some even dismiss the Bible, and I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, cause like you don't have to. That's the thing. You don't have to be a Christian, be a Orthodox religion, religious person at all. Just stick to your principles. Stick to your principles, man. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to you don't have to like I said, you don't have to go to church. You don't even have to read the Bible at all. But I will say this: the principles, and this is for star seeds or conscious people that were once religious, but they're no longer involved in it. And I'm not telling you to go back, because I ain't going back either. But what I what I what I will tell you is keep keep your principles, right? And wa- watch. I I think I'm gonna revise the video. Or better yet, I'm gonna just make a different version of it, right? So anyway, yeah, keep your keep your divine morals. And I want to tell you something, right? Before 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 I had knowledge of church, uh, Orthodox Christianity, um, Eastern Christianity, with the Essene Gospels and esoteric knowledge, you know, before before I had all this, I had this and I had this. My heart's over here, and my soul is deep in here. Remember your bones is the protector for your soul, because uh, without your soul, your body would be completely and gone and be dead, right? I and see, I knew that at 3 years old, right? I knew that at 3 years old that that God was real, and I didn't have any understanding. I didn't know about the Bible until like a year later, when I was 4 years old. But I tell you this, I I learned prayer, and I learned meditation all by myself at the age of 3. I and I had, I mean, I knew how to pray because my mom taught me. But like as far as the Bible and stuff is concerned, you know, um, I I was like f- 4. I didn't I couldn't grasp that stuff yet. You know what I mean? And you know, at that time, I was seeking outside of myself. Um, cause I knew that I already had truth within me, even at the age of 3. But I was scared to really show that because I didn't want to be called crazy. So I I went outside of myself for a very long time, and I was the type of person. Some people might call this gullible, but I don't give a fuck. Excuse me. You know, I was the type of person in the past to, you know, whatever you said that was right and made sense. I would agree. I would agree with it. You know, I didn't think I didn't. I mean, I thought for myself, but I didn't. I wasn't able to defend the things that I was able to think for myself for. You 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 understand what I'm saying? So so yeah, man. Like like Angel 718 used to say. You know what I mean? If if people do reject the Great Mother, and they want to worship only the Father, that's okay because I'm 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 that's okay because she still getting honored, glorified, and respected anyway. She created all this, the Earth, the rest of these planets, you know, these so-called stars, which are really planet, us humans. Okay, we got because we gotta remember, everything is consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Um, so again, I'm gonna say this: when I asked the Great Mother, yeah, this is what I should have did. When I asked the Great Mother, was there ever was there ever hope for me finding love again? I remember closing my eyes and hearing her say, "Yes," and there was like a telepathic communication between us. And I kept saying in my heart, you know, is it my fault that I'm not with nobody? And I remember a friend of mine, peace to the goddess Althea. Hi, Althea Cross. I miss you. But anyway, I remember, I remember, I remember asking her to ask the ancestors, you know, is it my fault? Is it my fault that I'm not with a woman? And she said that they told her no. It's just that um I, oh and I told her that women tell me that I'm selfish and demanding. And I found out from the ancient Egyptian ancestors through her that that wasn't true at all. I just wanted somebody to share my heart with. And she told me that they said in order for that to happen, I had to be patient. I I had to have patience. Okay? See? Hope, renewal, revival. Understand? Okay. Oh yeah. Something else I want to mention. I want to say happy ascension to happy ascension to um our our ancestor. He's a gospel singer. I was listening to one of his songs today. Um, because I realized that even though I am a procreator, I also recognize that there is some things that I can't control. You know what I mean? I can master my spiritual self by myself with no problem. You know what I mean? But it's like as far as trying to go out and just get stuff like I want to, nah. I need help. You know what I'm saying? It's like I told y'all before, and I might need to remind y'all again a couple more times. I I chose to be physically disabled. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna make another video talking about the difference between being mentally being mentally disabled and being physically disabled. And you know I hope they get a lot of views and likes from it. Not that I really give a damn, but um I I I I just like the responses I get when I give out information. You know what I mean? So but yeah. Um Furthermore, I want to say happy ascension to uh Pastor Paul Jones. He died back in 1990. He was born in 1964. He died in 1990. Okay, and there's two versions of his gospel song called "I Won't Complain." Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with my audience, family. Um, I held a lot of anger. I've held in a lot of anger because I wasn't getting my way. You know what I mean? But but now I see when I wait on my higher self to open doors for me, so that I can be able to do the things I want and need to do. Then then really I don't need to complain about anything. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and shout out the thought crimes, man. shout out, shout out the thought crimes, man, for making two videos about complaining and people that do complain. Watch those two videos. If I find them Jones, I'm gonna put them in the description. Okay, so y'all can watch them for yourselves. But I want to say peace to our 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 ancestor, um, Reverend Paul Jones. Wait, I mean not rest in peace. Dang, I meant to say happy ascension. a happy awakening too. You know, because when you go to be with your ancestors and celestial family members, you nothing is the same. You learn different things every day, and you know it's just like my grandma came to me in the spirit realm. Happy ascension to my grandma as well. she she said she said she said when you go to the heavens, because she's in she's in she's in Alcalon Pleiades right now, right? She said when you get to heaven, it's not about how you got there. It's about what you learned. And my Pleiadian heart is wanting me to add this too. When you go to the heavens, and it's also being put in my heart to speak about judgment. Okay, I'm a reiterate what my grandmother said to me, but I'm also gonna add some things. Okay, my grandmother said, son, it's not about um it, it's not about how you got it's not about how you got there. It's about what you learned. You know what I mean? And in 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 addition, her grandson is gonna say this, and I'm talking about my grandma on my mother's side. Um, my grandma on my father's side still living, and like she's very religious. So I try to, when I talk to her, I try to make it like real non-religious. You know what I mean? But if she needs to, if my grandmother on my father's side needs to speak from her spirit, I will. I won't interfere with that free will. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes regardless if we're religious or non-religious, sometimes we need to be reminded of those things, so that when people like me and other handicapped people or non-handicapped people, because this is for y'all too, other non-handicapped people, you know, don't do stupid things. If you need to catch what I said, you can just rewind this, okay? All right. So it, I and you know my my grandmother and my mom, even though she's asleep, and that's okay. She has free will. I'm all about universal law and the laws of karma. I'm all about that. You know what I'm saying? But I still believe in a mother and father creator, because they are what allow us to think and be multidimensional. You know what I mean? They are what allow us to be metaphysical. If it wasn't for them, you know, we we would not have free will. We wouldn't have it. Okay? So anyway, um not only do I agree with my grandmother that it's not about how you got there, it's also what you learn, but I also agree with the simple fact that um it's also about what you didn't learn, that you could have learned, and what you could have what you could have done better. Um, and I'm speaking in reference to um, judgment, because I know that when it comes to judgment, it's it's not about some big guy, or even a big woman. Because I used to think that when I died, the Egyptian goddess Aset was going to judge me. But I realized that, that's not true. I'm the one that when I die, I'm the one that has to observe my own life. You know what I mean? There I mean, yeah, there's gonna be guides to help, help allow me to understand things more vividly and clearly. But when it's all said and done, I am the judge and jury. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I chose the metaphysical, occult, and galactic path. So I have to I have to accept the supernatural reality that I'm living in. Um, but yeah, my my grandmother said to me, it's it's not about how you got there. It's more about what you learn. You know what I mean?
What's
Uh,
up? Live video? Or somebody speaking to you?
no, I'm live.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm about to take my vital signs, you guys. But yeah, um, it's okay though. I'm keeping it real. You know what I mean? This the real. Nah, man. Yeah, my grandmother said it's more about what you learn. And so far on my journey is, and two of my friends, told me this. One actually left me because he had to take care of his daughter, and he know who he is. Shout out to my man Patrick. What up, brother? But I remember it was him, and I and my soulmate. I can't say her name, because I want to keep my uh, love relationships private for now. Um, I remember when I wanted to throw away my Bible, and my soulmate was telling me no. She was like, no, keep it. And I was like, why? You know what I mean? I'm not a Christian anymore. I don't.
turn on your hand up.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was like, I'm not a Christian anymore. I don't profess it. So why should I even bother with the nonsense? And she was like, you have something, that you. She was like, you have a gift, and I know what it is. I'm able to re- relate to the religious mind, and I hate to sound biased, but I'm speaking from my reality. That when it comes to trying to set someone free from a Christian perspective, I can only set the I can only set the Christian mind free. You know what I mean? I don't I don't know how to set the Islamic mind free, and uh, allow them to become their higher self. You know what I mean? I don't. The Egyptian mind, I could probably do that too, but I won't do that because I actually like ancient Egyptian spirituality, not from an exoteric sense, but from a more esoteric sense, a metaphysical view. So that I'm not gonna touch because I'm also comfortable with that as well, and a lot of people that practice the ancient Egyptian faith, they are representatives of Sirius A, B, A, B, C, and D. Shout out to brother RFG, the chosen one. You know what I mean? What up, man? We Moors. But anyway, man. Um, like I learned from my so my soulmate was telling me no, don't throw your Bible away because there may be somebody who is Christian that may be tired of the religion, and church may not work for that person. So you do have the ability to you do have the ability to set that person free from religion. And I was like, okay, but at that time I still didn't get it. And then I thought about it a second time. I was like, wait a minute. I learned the metaphysics of the Bible from Phil Valentine, so maybe that could help. And then I'm like, oh, okay. But I was like, man, I'm I'm so pro black. I don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I felt, and then that's when it hit me. I was like, black liberation theology. I don't meaning that I don't have to use these celestial characters to make people believe in these entities, because that's really not what it's about. It's it's about you using these entities and these deities as a way to make them have an idea of what it's like to be a spiritually mature woman, and child. You know what I mean? So I don't want to come into um I don't want to come into black liberation theology to make you believe it, to make you believe in God, because God is in all of us. It's the it's the things that we indoctrinate ourselves with that will damage our minds. You know what I mean? And especially when we allow others to indoctrinate ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's what will mess us up too. And I'm gonna make another video speaking on that, because that's why. This is just my own estimate, but I think that's why either I want to say up to 50% of today's world population are atheists. I'm not saying that that's a fact. I'm just estimating. Excuse me, y'all. So so coming back down. I know that was fun, huh? Seeing me do that. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna talk about when I make another video, I'm gonna talk about a white guy. I have to find the name of his book, because I think he was like a philosopher, and he dealt in law, and he was an atheist, and his book influenced a lot of people. You know what I mean? His name is Thomas something. If if somebody in YouTube can give me the name of that person, please put it in the comment section of this video. Okay. So yeah, um you know, my friend Patrick and my soulmate, they both were telling me, you know, you don't have to be a Christian, and you definitely don't have to go to church, right? But they were like, they were, you know, they were begging and encouraging me, and I'm not saying that them begging me is a bad thing. So I don't want y'all saying that. But what I am trying to say is that they were encouraging me to keep my principles, because that's what made me strong. That's what made me strong, soulfully and spiritually, and that's also what made people believe me when I spoke the truth, because not only was I learning the stuff I was learning, I was actually practicing it. So I'm actually on my way to godhood, and like I was telling, um like I was telling this individual, you know, you don't become a god overnight. If you feel you can really do that, more power to you. But on behalf of myself and our elder Dr. John Henrik Clark, that takes years to do. It takes years to become a god and goddess. You know what I mean? I mean, you can take all the classes on being a god and goddess all you want. That's cool, but you know, even after you get e- even after you get traditionally, there you go. That's there we go. That's the word I was looking for. Even after you get traditionally initiated, um, even after you die, you're gonna have to go even higher than that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about reaching immortality. So I'm not a Christian. I don't read the Bible. I don't want to read the Bible, and I damn sure don't want to go to church. But what I will state, and you can quote me on this, is that I do keep my um I keep some of my old religious principles, because my my religious morals is it, they are what make me strong, and they are what make me demonstrate to people, not just tell them, but demonstrate to them that your masculine and feminine creator, who is also ourselves, from a otherworldly perspective, that they do exist. Okay. And another thing that I wish my soulmate had told me, that I already know, and she stated that, no, this not my soulmate, but another person reminded me of this because I said it before. Um, this lady. Oh yeah, shout out to her. Her channel is Life After Christianity 101. Please subscribe. Okay. Um, the lady said what that book that brought you into Christianity can also be used to bring you out of it. I'm gonna say that one more time, and then I'm gonna cut this video off. What was used to bring you into Christianity? That same exact book can be used to bring you out of it. Okay, and that's basically what I did when I would go to the park with my brother. I would teach metaphysics and esoteric knowledge. Okay, real quick, I would teach metaphysics and esoteric knowledge, but did I use any metaphysical books? No, I used the Bible because I understood the symbolism behind the religious mythologies. There's a real quick before I go eat lunch. I knew that was gonna happen anyway. Real quick, there's a saying. Um, there's a saying that says a thousand. There's a saying that says a thousand words, a thousand words, a thousand words speak a thousand pictures, but signs and symbols. Wait, a thousand words show a thousand pictures, but signs and symbols um show a thousand pictures. Yeah, I think that's how that goes. But um, regardless of how I was trying to break down everything, overall, I think you should understand at least what I'm trying to say. But I just came on here to share my daily vlog with you. I'm gonna have more vlogs, and hopefully by tomorrow I'm gonna do my earthworm video. Okay. I just don't feel like it today. So I'm not gonna do my slogan today. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna just say peace out and bye. I'm going to go have lunch and get to know your highest and highest self. All right, I'm out. Peace. I'm out of here.